Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel The United Road. Guys, Friday night है, थोड़ा सा chill scene है यार because United regarding कोई transfer news ही नहीं है. So today we are going to talk about other clubs who are making inroads in the transfer market. तो उस पे बात करेंगे. प्लस थोड़ा सा जो एक दो सागा जो भी चल रहा है यार, the Kane saga to Bayern Munich, all of a sudden बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग हो गया है. So as I said, दो तीन चीजें हैं यार. We are going to talk about it and जो भी आ रहा है फ्राइडे नाइट है भाई. स्ट्रीम विल बी लॉन्गर देन यूजुअल अ बिट, ठीक है, क्योंकि भाई बहुत लोग काफी लेट से भी जुड़ते हैं, बहुत लोग काफी जल्दी भी जुड़ते हैं. सो whoever is joining, thanks a lot. हमेशा थैंक यू बोलता हूँ यार बिकॉज you guys are giving your valuable time and support, ठीक है, तो उसके लिए आई विल ऑलवेज बी थैंकफुल. और भाई आई होप, ठीक है, कि साउंड क्वालिटी जो है वो बिल्कुल सॉर्टेड है. अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो तो भाई मुझे बता देना, ठीक है. ध्रुव भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम, थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन. सो यार केन का एक सागा जो है वो चल रहा है, वो बात करेंगे. कंसेलो, सिल्वा, ठीक है, रामोस एज वेल. सो 5-6 प्लेयर्स अभी ऐसे हैं एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम जिसके बारे में बहुत सारी चीजें बातें हो रही हैं एंड एवरीवन इज टॉकिंग अबाउट देम. इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट यूनाइटेड फैंस, बट इंटायर वर्ल्ड नजर बना के बैठी हुई है कि भाई क्या होने वाला है इन प्लेयर्स के साथ इन दी अपकमिंग डेज. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई सेड कि यूनाइटेड के बारे में ज्यादा नहीं है बट थ्रू आउट काफी चीजें चल रही है. आयुष भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. सो और यार एक दो चीजें और बात करेंगे यार. मगवायर वाला यार वही वाला सीन है. मगवायर मैकटोमिने बोथ वांटेड बाय वेस्ट हैम बट एट द सेम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी ऑल नो उनका क्या होने वाला है. सो जस्ट हॉयलुंड, नॉट हॉयलैंड, हॉयलुंड. वेंकटेश भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. गुंजन भाई वेलकम. बिल्कुल ठीक ठाक वेंकटेश भाई, हाउ आर यू? अरे वेंकटेश भाई निखिल ढूंढ रहा था आपको. He was like, where is वेंकटेश भाई? मेरे मेंबरशिप, सबको मेंबरशिप दे दिया, मेरे को नहीं दिया. मैंने बोला भाई he stays in Hong Kong, टाइम का फर्क है, he must be sleeping, so don't worry. मगवायर और मैकटोमिने भाई बिड तो करे तब तो भेजेंगे. एंड गाइस आई हैव पुट अप अ वीडियो, you will be laughing. Do watch the video, it's tagged, ठीक है, it's pinned in the comment section. Go after it. It's Hojlund, okay, it's not Hojlund, it's Hojlund, so Rasmus, basically I will go with Rasmus here. Rasmus is basically teaching us how to pronounce his name, so that's great. A player coming out and giving his own description of how his name should be taken. So Arun bhai welcome to the stream. So yeah yaar, chalo, jokes apart, we have to move forward. We have so many things to talk about आज. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल भाई, मैंने बोला यार वेंकटेश भाई सो रहे होंगे, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. 10 बजे का स्ट्रीम होता है. इवन व्हेन ही मेक्स आउट ऑन द स्ट्रीम, ठीक है, वो जब आप आते हैं स्ट्रीम पे, दैट्स अमेजिंग बिकॉज ऑफ द टाइम. वो मेक्स आउट, वो दूसरा वाला मेकआउट मत समझना कमीनो. सो भाई अकॉर्डिंग टू रिपोर्ट्स दे वांट लाइक 6-7 प्लेयर्स, बिटवीन 15 to 20 मिलियन. मतलब क्या सोच के खेल रहा है भाई. आई वुड लव टू सी वेस्ट हैम गेटिंग रेलीगेटेड. मजा आ जाएगा मेरे को, ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग. मतलब ये चिंदी चोरी के चक्कर में ना, मॉइस तो चलो सैक होगा ही, ये चले जाए, रेलीगेट हो जाए ना, मजा आ जाएगा मेरे को कसम से. भाई देखो, ये भले ही ना लो, ये भले ही ना लो. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि भाई तुम्हें ये बंदे चाहिए ही चाहिए. आई एम नॉट सेइंग मार्शियल लो यार, मार्शियल तो कोई भी नहीं लेगा इन देयर राइट माइंड्स, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. इवन एज अ यूनाइटेड फैन आई एम सेइंग दैट. सो मार्शियल इन द राइट माइंड नो वन विल टेक, बट एट द सेम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम यार समवन लाइक मैकटोमिने एंड मगवायर, वो भाई तुम्हें सूट करते हैं, ठीक है. दे सूट योर प्रोफाइल, द वे यू वांट टू प्ले, और भाई तुम्हें देने पड़ेंगे पैसे, सिंपल एज दैट. मैं ठीक हूँ हनीफ भाई, हाउ आर यू? पृथ्वी भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. मगवायर टू एवर्टन लिंक्स, आई थिंक इट्स बुलशिट. I think it's bullshit. We are trying to up the ante in terms of how much we want for Maguire. So I think we are linking him to different clubs so that हमारे पास एक ढंग का bid आ जाए, जो कि अभी आता दिख नहीं रहा है. They made a bid of 20 million. Now they are not improving at this point of time. But the reports which are coming from West Ham faithful बोल रहे हैं भाई कि Maguire को क्लब पे लाना चाहता है मोइस. मोइस is very, into that player. So देखना पड़ेगा यार at this point of time as I said. But हाँ, केन पे थोड़ी बात कर लेते हैं यार. केन to Bayern Munich, अल्टीमेटम दे दिया है भाई बायर्न ने कि आज रात तक का टाइम है तुम्हारे पास, एक्सेप्ट आवर बिड और वी मूव ऑन, वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू कीप ऑन नेगोशिएटिंग विथ यू गाइस, टेक इट और लीव इट। 120 मिलियन यूरोस का इंटायर पैकेज है भाई फॉर हैरी केन, यू नो। लेवी वुड बी एन एब्सोल्यूट क्लाउन अगर वो इस चीज को अभी मना कर देता है, तो आई वोंट बी सरप्राइज्ड कि वो मना कर देगा, बट ही विल बी एन एब्सोल्यूट क्लाउन। करण भाई गुड इवनिंग, Arjun bhai, welcome. Ambrabat not in the squad. We are very close. We have said that before, and you know our stance is clear. Once Hojlund is announced, then we will move forward for Amrabat. We are also looking for sellers for Van de Beek as well as Fred. So the money that we will raise from both of them, I think we will invest for Amrabat. Shahid bhai, welcome to the stream. Bhai, he should accept it. It's the last year of the contract. I have absolutely no idea why would he let go of that much money. It's as simple as that. ले लेना चाहिए भाई, क्या ही बोलूं अब। हम एम्बापे कब ला रहे हैं? एम्बापे भाई रियल मैड्रिड। हाँ, एम्बापे वहां जाए, विनीशियस उसके साथ लड़ाई कर ली और विनीशियस बोले कि मेरे को यूनाइटेड आना है, आई विल टेक दैट। रन भाई वेलकम। एब्सोल्युटली वी आर नॉट गेटिंग हिम। जिसको ये लग रहा है कि वी आर गोइंग टू गेट हैरी केन, सॉरी, यू नो, बट इट्स नॉट गोना हैपन। लिख लो मेरे से, अभी लिखवा लो, आई विल राइट इट डाउन। देखो हरी भाई, बॉयकॉट करने से कुछ होना नहीं है। दे बॉयकॉट बिफोर द गेम एंड देन दे गो इनसाइड द स्टेडियम, ठीक है, हो गया। ग्लेजर्स को पैसे मिल गए, अब किसी को घंटे का फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा, सिंपल। भाई कतार की कोई न्यूज नहीं है मेरे भाई, इसके अलावा दुनिया भर की न्यूज है, कतार की कोई न्यूज नहीं है। रिजवान भाई वेलकम भाई। आई थिंक नाउ दैट अमाद इज आउट फॉर, you know, we don't know how many months, we should keep Pelestri. We should keep Pelestri now that Amad is out of the picture for the time being. So we should keep Pelestri and we should see, you know, how he get along with the team. ठीक है, उसको थोड़ा सा टाइम दे दो यार, because as I said, Amad is out for how long? We have no idea. भाई मुझे भी वही लगता है, but let's see. Malin, welcome to the stream. बिल्कुल भाई, इसको देखता ही नहीं मैं। जैन भाई, आई डोंट वॉच दिस गाय। मतलब ये अलग नशे करके बैठता है, सीरियसली, ठीक है। मतलब दुनिया जब सारी की सारी न्यूज दे देती है ना, देन ही गेट्स इन एंड देन ही, यू नो, टॉक्स एज इफ भाई इसी के सारे न्यूज है इसी का। तो मुझे नहीं समझ में आता भाई, बेन जेकब्स को लोग इतना, यू नो, हाइप क्यों करते हैं। दिस गाय वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट टेक ओवर के अलावा इसके पास कोई न्यूज नहीं होती यार। ही इज अ जर्नलिस्ट यार, यू नो, ही इज अ जर्नलिस्ट कुंजन भाई। भाई अभी हमारे पास स्ट्राइकर एक ही है, मार्शियल को स्ट्राइकर बोलो, विंगर बोलो, फिर वही वाली बात है, वो फिट कितना रहता है वो देखने वाली बात है। सो वी विल वेट एंड वॉच। भाई दे आर ट्राइंग टू बाय द चैंपियंस लीग एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। उनको पता है बिना केन के भी दे आर गोइंग टू विन द बुंडेसलीगा, बट दे नीड अ वर्ल्ड क्लास स्ट्राइकर टू गो फॉर द चैंपियंस लीग, अदरवाइज इट्स नॉट गोना हैपन, यू नो। चैंपियंस लीग के लिए उनको केन चाहिए, उसके बिना वो चैंपियंस लीग नहीं जीतेंगे, सिंपल सी बात है। भाई अमराबाट का न्यूज ये है कि आफ्टर हॉयलैंड वी आर गोइंग फॉर अमराबाट, ठीक है। एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी आर जस्ट वेटिंग। Neon, welcome to the stream, brother. Thanks a lot for being regular. You know, more, you know, super chats and everything is fine. I appreciate it. But being regular, being on the stream, talking about things, you know, it always feels great. Hoyland, guess Hoyland's jersey number with a super chat amount. I will have a surprise for the winner if not. ये देखो, जो देखो मेरे नाम का ही पत्ता काट रहा होता है भाई, जो देखो मेरा ही बकरा बना रहा होता है Like, that's a big problem. If we are letting both of them go, that's going to be a very big problem. Unless or until we are looking at Mount और उसके बाद भाई पीछे हम देख रहे हैं कि we will play Ambrabat और उसका backup Eriksen. We will have options because we have versatile players. But yeah, keeping Van de Beek, या अगर Van de Beek बेच भी रहे हो तो get someone back, someone who can play that role. So we will have to wait and watch. Hello Neon, welcome to the stream brother. भाई मर्चेंडाइज वैसे भी कोई नहीं खरीद रहा भाई. मर्चेंडाइज जो ले रहे हैं भाई, दे आर टेकिंग फर्स्ट कॉपीज. सिंपल. Of course, we all are. As I said, guys, watch along tomorrow at 4 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So join in, and we will have a blast for sure. So next year सेस्को नहीं भाई. सेम रॉ स्ट्राइकर्स नहीं चाहिए ना, एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए भाई. विदाउट केन ये भाई टॉप 10 आने के लिए भी स्ट्रगल करेंगे, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. बट ये मार्शियल क्यों लेंगे भाई? दे विल हैव मनी इफ दे एक्सेप्ट केन बिड. बट वही वाली बात है, नोइंग लेवी, आई वोंट बी सरप्राइज्ड इफ लेवी सेज नो. एम्ब्राबाट के बाद कोई नहीं आएगा भाई. एम्ब्राबाट एंड विंडो डन. आई थिंक इट विल बी 17, बट लेट्स सी. पता नहीं भाई, थर्ड किट शायद हम रिवील नहीं कर रहा है सच, बट लेट्स सी. वैन डे वीक यार जाना नहीं चाहिए, मैंने वही बोला ना. जाने देना है तो जाने दो, बट गेट समबडी हु कैन प्ले दैट रोल. गौरव भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. क्या होगा भाई इससे, मुझे ये बताओ. व्हाट्स गोना हैपन विद दिस? नथिंग. एब्सोल्युटली नथिंग. प्रणय भाई ऑल गुड, हाउ आर यू? सोशल मीडिया बॉयकॉट करने से मर्चेंडाइज भाई, वैसे भी लोग सेकंड कॉपी लेते हैं मर्चेंडाइज. वेरी फ्यू पीपल गो आउट एंड दे टेक फ्रॉम द स्टोर. So भाई they will have money to spend if they take that offer for Kane, but I don't know who they are going to sign, to be very honest. Kolo Muani, why would he go from a club which is not in the Champions League to a club which is not in the Champions League? So Kolo Muani, I don't think so. But maybe he might go for a year or two, and hopefully that hope that he will move to a bigger club when he's 26, 27. So might be an option, but let's see. बर्नार्डो और कैंसेलो, आई थिंक बारसा विल गो फॉर कैंसेलो. बर्नार्डो के लिए बारसा के पास पैसे नहीं है. वैसे तो पैसे कैंसेलो के लिए भी नहीं है, बट लेट्स सी. भाई अगर मैं यूनाइटेड फैन नहीं होता तो शायद मैं किसी क्लब का फैन नहीं होता यार. तब शायद मैं फुटबॉल में ही ना होता. यू नेवर नो. वेरी हार्ड टू से. कभी सोचा ही नहीं भाई. वेल वी विल सी. Tonight is the deadline from Bayern, so let's see. I have not been to Old Trafford, by nope, not yet. My power of hashtag, देखो, they are getting money. Every power is a failure in terms of money for Glazers. Simple सी बात है. उनको तभी फर्क पड़ेगा when you are drawing their sponsorship money. Stadium में मत जाओ. These are the things which are going to make a dent. Otherwise उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा यार. तुम हैशटैग चला लो, तुम कुछ भी कर लो, nothing's gonna happen. हाँ भाई, आई फ्लू नहीं है यार. वो गर्मी में ना, वेदर मतलब जब बारिश का मौसम और गर्मी हो जाता है ना कंबाइंड, तो मेरे साथ ये होता है एवरी ईयर. इट्स नॉट आई फ्लू. एक दाना सा बन जाता है, and after that it bursts, and then it's back to normal. Dino will end up staying in my opinion, bhai. I think 50 million. Bhai, Richarlison is not gonna do shit. लिख लो मेरे से. Richarlison is not your out and out striker who's going to give you 25 goals. Simple. तो Richarlison से लोग क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं? I have literally no idea. भाई मगवायर मैकटोमने सेल भी करेंगे तब भी हमें कोई उसके बैकअप लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. वी ऑलरेडी हैव अ बैकअप. ठीक है, बट एट द सेम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, हाँ, इफ वी लेट गो ऑफ मगवायर, मतलब अगर हम मगवायर somehow we are able to sell him, then definitely I would love to see someone like Todibo. So fingers crossed. I am a sports editor at this point of time. Kane is gonna stay. Marlene, I also feel that Kane is gonna stay. As I said, that guy is absolutely ambitionless at this point of time. If any serious player, if any serious player would have been there at this point of time, he would have made the move. भाई देखो वो होगा नहीं. The reason being, Milan, Valencia, these are not the kinds of club, ठीक है, जिनका ग्लोबल फैन बेस मैच देखने जाता है. दे हैव ग्लोबल फैन बेस. ठीक है, वेलेंसिया का हटा दो. When you look at someone like AC Milan, they have a global fan base, but at that point of time, global fan base उनका मैच देखने नहीं जाता. यूनाइटेड का ग्लोबल फैन बेस मैच देखने जाता है और लाइन लगती है लंबी. सो अनलेस और अनटिल इट्स एब्सोल्युटली टोटली बॉयकॉट, जो कि होगा ही नहीं, बिकॉज पीपल प्लान फॉर इयर्स. दे टेक टिकट्स मंथ्स इन एडवांस, दे मेक द बुकिंग्स मंथ्स इन एडवांस. वो नहीं करेंगे भाई. तुम रो के मर जाओ कि भाई स्टेडियम में मत जाओ, वो जाएंगे ही. यू कैन नॉट स्टॉप देम. इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट. भाई आई वुड हैव आइडियली गॉन फॉर समवन लाइक Kim Min-jae. I have said that before, but now that Disasi is gone, Todibo I will like. Disasi I would have loved at the club, because with the experience that he got, I think he could have made a difference. But someone like Todibo, I won't mind at all. But then it all depends on one guy, and he goes by the name of Harry Kane. So Kane to United for free, zero chance in my opinion. Zero chance. It will be a miracle. I have been saying this for a long time, and I will keep on saying this. If Kane stays, he will end up signing a new deal. People can laugh at me, but that guy got no ambition at all. Hello bhai, welcome to the stream. Satyaru bhai, Prashant bhai, which source? बहुत सारी न्यूज आ रही है regarding McTominay and regarding Maguire to the West Ham. So at this point of time, which source are you referring to? What's your top 5 prediction? Bhai, I am going with United. I will go with Arsenal, City, Liverpool, and fifth place, I think we will have Chelsea. I feel so. Ambrabat, भाई मुझे नहीं लग रहा possible. Might be, but मुझे नहीं लग रहा possible. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई, those who are having the tickets, those who have the opportunity to go over there, they won't miss a chance. In the meanwhile, guys, you guys don't miss a chance to like that stream. The more the more likes the stream get, the more people it get recommended to. It's as simple, that algorithm. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा भाई तुम्हें सुपर चैट करना है, मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा भाई तुम्हें मेंबरशिप लेनी ही लेनी है, बट लाइक कर दो यार. लाइक इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इट्स एज इंपॉर्टेंट एज सब्सक्राइबिंग एंड हिटिंग दैट नोटिफिकेशन बेल. शायद उससे भी थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज तुम लाइक करोगे, इट विल गेट it will get recommended to other United fans as well. So, well, we never had a chance. The moment Maguire was not willing to move, never had a chance. But the only way Glazers are going to get out is someone gets in and gives them outrageous sum of money. अब कोई आ जाए सरफिरे की तरह और बोल दे कि ठीक है भाई तू 8 बिलियन ले ले, बस क्लब छोड़ दे, तब शायद हो जाए, अदरवाइज बहुत मुश्किल है. Season ticket holders, they are not that many numbers. Samir bhaiya, welcome to the stream. Todibo is a realistic has a realistic chance of joining us, but then you have to get rid of Maguire unless or until Maguire is with the club. If Maguire is not leaving, you cannot get a centre back. In short, Maguire जाएगा, centre back आएगा, Maguire रहेगा, कोई नहीं आएगा, बात खत्म. Because he is on almost 250,000 per week. No one is going to pay him this much amount of money. It's as simple as that. And guys, whoever is joining, thanks a lot. Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. In the meanwhile, as I said, I always take the names of super chat givers. Neon, thanks a lot, man. But as I said, guys, that last line is not valid. You know, ये सरप्राइज फॉर द विनर और ये सब मैं रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं लूंगा यार. यू नो, मेरे ऊपर बिल मत फाड़ो. सरप्राइज कर सकता है भाई, सरप्राइज कर सकता है अर्जुन भाई, बिकॉज he won't have Champions League. He can totally focus on the league, and he has a good squad, so he can definitely surprise. बिल्कुल ब्रूनो भाई, that's the thing. Amrabat dependent on sales नहीं भाई, but हाँ, Amrabat को लाने के बाद डेफिनेटली सेल करना पड़ेगा to get on terms with the FFP. किसी का कमेंट मिस हो जाए वापस डाल दो. मुझे नहीं लगता देंगे भाई. आई थिंक ही विल बी गिवन नंबर 17. मकबू लिंक टू एवर्टन. सौरभ भाई, इट्स रबिश. एवांस को वैसे भी ले लेंगे भाई हम. फ्री एजेंट 1 ईयर मेक्स नो, यू नो, इट्स अ नो ब्रेनर कि भाई उसको ना लो. 1 साल के लिए ले सकते हो. वैसे भी 5th चॉइस रहेगा. ज्यादा वेजेस देने नहीं पड़ेंगे, कोई टेंशन नहीं है. एब्सोल्युटली फेयर इनफ. Then he can go to anywhere. He can move anywhere. There will be so many clubs willing to take him on a free. Jehan bhai, thanks a lot for joining. चंदा इकट्ठा करते हैं. अबे जिंदगी निकल जाएगी सत्यरूप भाई. भाई देखो, कल को गुंजन भाई मैं भी यहाँ पे आके बोल दूं ना, you know that if I played football I would have been better than Messi, better than Ronaldo. मैं आके यहाँ पे कुछ भी अंट शंट बकने लगूं ना, मुझे गालियां 1000 पड़ेंगी. मुझे गालियां 1000 पड़ेंगी, बट मेरी व्यूअरशिप बढ़ जाएगी. अब कल को आके मैं बोल दूं कि भाई, you know, the biggest club in Manchester is Salford. मुझे यूनाइटेड फैंस भी गालियां देंगे, सिटी के जो 6 फैंस है वो भी मेरे को गालियां देंगे. साल्फर्ड वाले आ जाएंगे कि अरे यू आर राइट, वी आर द बिगेस्ट क्लब. तो वही वाली बात है, अंट शंट बकोगे ना, व्यूअरशिप बढ़ेगी तुम्हारी, भले ही वो नेगेटिव हो, बट बंदे देखने आएंगे. एएफटीवी को देख लो यार, व्हेन दे लूज अ गेम सारे एएफटीवी पे जाते हैं, व्हेन दे विन अ गेम कोई नहीं जाता. माउंट 7 डिजर्व नहीं भाई, नॉट डिजर्व. फ्रेड मोस्ट लाइकली सऊदी. पुदिन भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. आई एम हैप्पी एज वेल गाइस. किसी का मिस हो जाए कमेंट वापस डाल देना भाई. वी विल सी, वी विल सी. भाई आई थिंक एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम ही इज ऑन 300,000. केन की वेजेस एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इज लाइक 300,000. वही भाई, वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, वही होगा. जय श्री राम भाई, जय श्री राम. हॉयलैंड वर्सेस विल्बाओ रूल्स. मोस्ट लाइकली वुल्व्स, मोस्ट लाइकली वुल्व्स. एग्जैक्टली, पब्लिसिटी मैटर्स. पब्लिसिटी इज नेवर गुड और बैड. पब्लिसिटी इज पब्लिसिटी. भाई मैंने अगर ज्यादा बोल दिया हो तो माफ करना यार. मोर देन दैट भाई, 500,000. लेवी ऑफर्ड 500,000. वो तो उसको फ्यूचर में रोल भी दे रहा है भाई क्लब के साथ. एब्सोल्युटली भाई. हेलो भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. सबका मेलडाउन है भाई, लोग मेलडाउन देखने ही जाते हैं. इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट. बारह भाई, सेल का कोई अपडेट नहीं है. किसी का कमेंट मिस हो जाए वापस डाल देना भाई. केसीआर डेफिनेटली डिस्ट्रॉयड हिज करियर बाय जॉइनिंग बारसा. नाउ ही इज इन सऊदी. भाई लेना तो चाहिए, बट अब वही वाली बात है, वी विल हैव टू वेट. यस गाइस, टुमारो वॉच अलोंग इज फ्रॉम 4 o'clock. वॉच अलोंग इज एट 4 o'clock. सेट रिमाइंडर्स भाई, मैंने जो है ना एक लिंक वैसे भी डाला है अबाउट हॉयलुंड वीडियो. एंड कल 4 बजे का स्ट्रीम है भाई, ज्वाइन इन. यू नो, साथ में देखेंगे सारे. मैच के टाइम पे जाना होगा चले जाना, फिर वापस आ जाना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. केसीए इज 27 भाई, आई थिंक. वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम एनी, हाउ आर यू? Waiting for Arsenal to lose, that would be great. The game is at 6:45 a.m. for me tomorrow. Why, back to reality. Reality check. Knock knock. So हमारे लिए भाई फाइनली सैटरडे 5:45 PM. फेयर इनफ है. भाई मैं उसी वीडियो की बात कर रहा हूँ। आई हैव पुट अप द लिंक ऑफ दैट वीडियो। मैं एक बार फिर से डाल देता हूँ यार। आई विल पुट दैट लिंक अगेन। मैंने वो लिंक ऑलरेडी डाल दिया है, बट एक बार फिर से डाल देता हूँ। दिस इज द हॉयलैंड pronouncing his name video. It's as simple as that. Hmm, एक तो भाई ढूंढना ये लिंक। चलो भाई मिल गया। मैंने ऑलरेडी डाल दिया है, बट ये लो भाई, देख लो। मैंने वापस से डाल दिया। ऑफ कोर्स क्लब इज अ डिजास्टर। सुमित भाई सेल मेरे हिसाब से होगा, बट दे आर स्टिल लुकिंग फॉर अनरियलिस्टिक अमाउंट, सो लेट्स सी। अब पता है मुझे सिर्फ 30 गोल चाहिए भाई। 30 पे क्यों रख रहा हूँ, मुझे तो ज्यादा चाहिए। पहले सीजन में ना आए कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बट दूसरे सीजन में तो ज्यादा चाहिए। एग्जैक्टली भाई, प्री सीजन है, आराम से चिल करके देख सकते हैं। विच वन विल यू टेक? विच वन विल यू टेक, सऊदी और MLS? भाई टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, आई विल टेक सऊदी। At least it's called football over there and not soccer. रासमस ही ठीक है बिल्कुल। Ali, welcome to the stream. And guys, as I said, super chat givers, they get shout outs. So Neon, thank you, bhai. But as I said, don't go for the last line. Don't go for the last line. Surprise for the winner, Neon. Thanks a lot. Let me know what surprise are you thinking. But I'm not responsible, as I said. So match is at 5:45 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Well, as I said, I cannot take his jersey in India. I cannot take his jersey in India. Well, in India, the meaning is totally different, Malin. It's totally different in India. So we have to be very, very, when we are calling that name, we have to be very, very uh, aware of the surroundings. So, we cannot just go out in public and we can just take that name. We will be beaten in public. And if I take that jersey, I will be laughed at in the public. So, it is what it is. That's how pronunciation works. Absolutely, right. And we need tough games. We need tough games. Simple as that. Exactly. मैं तभी बोल रहा हूँ भाई, cannot do it. Cannot do it in public. It's as simple as that. Saturday evening at Jan bhai, thanks a lot for the super chat. And peaceful weekend. Absolutely. Guys, 4 p.m. I have already put up the link. Make sure that you join in. 5:15 the game time. I will be here from 4 o'clock, so we can talk about the game. What are the realistic expectations? And then we will be there throughout the game. So yeah, I know exactly. भाई दोनों का वही है, both are in the same bracket, to be honest. फुक्स को तो चलो कोई जानता उस तरीके से नहीं था, to be very honest, because he played for Leicester, but then he will, Hojlund will be playing for United. I am going with Rasmus. I think he will be wasting his 1 year, Sumit bhai, to be very honest. 1 year, in my opinion, is going to be a waste. पुष्पिंदर भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम, थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर जॉइनिंग इन। ट्रॉफी बना के आए हो पुष्पिंदर भाई, क्या हाल चाल? Absolutely. Lineup prediction, I think we should play our first team. Sancho as false nine, and everything will be everything will be same the way we played in the second half. It's like the second half that we played against Dortmund. That's going to be the case. That should be starting lineup. Levy will be an absolute clown, Ali, if he rejects 120 million. For me, rejection makes no sense. 120 million, you can build your entire club. It's as simple as that. भाई कल 5:15 पे है. 5:15 is the game time. Mbappe to United not possible. कल कितने बजे? 5:15 is the kick-off time. Well, since it's a super chat, I'm gonna do it. As I said, I can pronounce the name. I can pronounce the name here. I cannot go out and buy a jersey in the public. So Hojlund, as he clearly stated, clearly mentioned that D is silent. So I am going with Hojlund. Correct me if I'm wrong. Lineup, as I said, भाई जो हमने डॉर्टमंड के अगेंस्ट सेकंड हाफ खेला, that's what gonna happen. Ahmad news, बता दो भाई मुझे. To be very honest, I think I have missed out on Ahmad news. I think I have missed out on the Ahmad news. Let me know. Adil bhai, welcome to the stream. Nishant bhai, हमने जानबूझ के we have kept him under the wraps. Hojlund, बिल्कुल चिराग भाई, welcome to the stream. भाई because of how it's pronounced in India. नहीं भाई, Hojlund बोलने में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Hojlund बोलने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. The problem is you guys know what the problem is. Deep bhai, absolutely. Thanks a lot, Malin. Gunjan bhai going all guns blazing. All right. See, I'm good with pronouncing names. All I need to know is the correct pronunciation. Sure, Shubhat bhai, sure. I will do that. कल से भाई शाम को उस टाइम तक मेरे को कुछ काम होगा नहीं आज सच, तो आई विल बी देयर. एग्जैक्टली. भाई रासमस ही बोलूंगा. दिस इज व्हाट इट मींस इन हिंदी. Those who are not familiar with the Hindi words, that's what it calls. That's what it means. Ramos, भाई Ramos, Gonzalo Ramos की बात हो रही है, सर्जियो Ramos की नहीं. Gonzalo Ramos is going to PSG. Player to watch out for. I have been watching him even since he was with Hellas Verona. So he is not a one-game wonder. See, everybody is laughing right now. That's why I said it's a big problem. I cannot wear that jersey. I know I absolutely would love to have his jersey. So, but calling it, in public, that would be crazy. Hopefully, Bruno, hopefully. Lukaku stays as Chelsea. I think he will go to Juventus. Chelsea don't want him. I think most likely he will go to Juventus and Vlahovic will go to Chelsea. So let's see. 80 million, absolute scam, but let's see. No, bhai, they let go of Ramos. Sergio Ramos is a free agent. He is not with any club. That I can do, Ali. That I can do. Yes, he played with under him at Utrecht. In the Eredivisie. Guys, Friday night the stream will be long. We can take our time. We can talk. No need, to have any sort of a rush. But that's how the market is. Nothing is justified unless or until you perform. Both are overpaid. Hojlund is overpaid. Ramos is overpaid. Nuno Mendes. All right. I have no idea what does Rasmus means in Hindi, but we all know what the other name, that means in Hindi. Ramos and De Gea. भाई Haaland is fine. Haaland works. You know, because उसमें लैंड आ जाता है. यहाँ कुछ और आ जाता है. 18 प्लस कंटेंट हो जाएगा भाई. ना ना. अरे विक्रम भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड भाई. यू वर नॉट हियर. मुझे लग ही गया था यू आर बिजी विथ so with your work. By outgoing so far nothing, but very very likely that we might offload 4 players within the next 2 weeks. So keeping an eye on that. Hojlund is fine. Hojlund is fine. It's the D that's the problem. Yeah, exactly. Delhi police will have me for talking about adult stuff. Top 4: United, Liverpool, Arsenal and City. देखा भाई, देखा. Leipzig corrected them. ओ तेरी दीप भाई, बहुत ज्यादा ही सुबह हो गई है तो. McTominay will leave 100%. No Champions League chances. I will be very happy if we reach, if we reach, what do you say? Quarterfinals. If we reach quarterfinals, I will be happy. उसमें तो भाई कुछ साइलेंस वगैरह का कुछ फीचर भी नहीं था. That was the name. That was the name. उसमें कुछ साइलेंस का फीचर भी नहीं था. McTominay and Maguire both to West Ham, most likely. But they are not willing to pay the amount that we want. So I won't be surprised. I really want this club to get relegated. If they are not buying the players, I really want them to get relegated. अगर हमारे player नहीं लोगे तो भाई relegate हो. Because you guys have the money to spend. You guys need the players, to come into the team. You need a CDM, you need a center back, you also need a striker because you are letting go of Skamaka. So you have money to spend. If you are not spending, go to hell. भाई दोनों मिला के 70 to 75 million with add-ons. जाओ कहीं भी. I don't care which club you are joining. I am, looking forward to the money that we are going to get. Same, their own stadium. They had to make certain revamps in the stadium, and I think they would have done it. So because उसके बिना उनको खेलने को नहीं मिलता. And I think they have made those revamps. नहीं भाई नहीं. Maguire to ISL. The quality of ISL is better यार for Maguire. यार देखो Maguire के लिए सबसे बड़ा problem is his delusion. He really thinks that he is one of the best, and I don't know how he thinks that. Most likely City. Sumit bhai, to be very honest, most likely it's going to be City, but you never know. नहीं भाई, काश हो पाते तो मैं बहुत पहले ही कर दिया होता. भाई मगवायर के लिए 25 भी मिल रहा है तो लेके हटाओ, जाने दो. डोंट ट्राई टू कीप दैट प्लेयर. सिंपल. मैं कब से बोल रहा हूं. Don't try to be greedy about Maguire. You let go of Maguire for 25 million plus add-ons. It's a good deal. You are saving so much in the wages. Get a new guy, someone like Todibo. He will be around that similar mark. Get him. He will come next day. He will have his bags packed. Why he behaves, in a crazy manner. And that's the reason, at this point of time, that not many clubs are willing to take him. It's as simple as that. उसका एक तो भाई wages का भी बहुत तगड़ा issue है. Exactly. नहीं भाई, ये कहने की बातें हैं. You are not going to let go of 25 million where every penny means a lot to you. It's as simple as that. ठीक है. तुम्हें हर penny की जरूरत है भाई, because you are already overspending in the market. Ankit bhai, I am fine. How are you? Ali, I don't think, Southgate is authoritative enough. So we will see how that goes, but I don't see Maguire's position is in any sort of a danger when it comes to England. एग्जैक्टली भाई, क्या ही बोलूं भाई. आई वांट टू सी मोर ऑफ एंटनीज राइट फुट. इफ ही कैन ब्रिंग दैट इनटू द गेम, आई थिंक इट्स गोना बी गुड. इफ ही कैन नॉट, one trick pony in a league like Premier League, it's gonna be very, very difficult. Unless or until you become a prime Robin with your left foot, where whatever you are taking from wherever you are taking the shot, it's going in. Right foot has to be developed. We heard that he's developing that in the preseason, but let's see. Definitely ETH, bhai. Definitely ETH. This man got certain plans. Pochettino, if he had good tactics, he should have been a Champions League winner, or even with PSG, or even with Tottenham. That final was lost because of Pochettino. It's as simple as that. If he was not that arrogant, you never know. Spurs could have a Champions League before Arsenal. Just imagine that. Exactly. That's the biggest problem. Kaushik bhai, Ram Ram. भाई ठीक है, राइट फुट से चांस लो. प्री सीजन इज वेयर यू कैन टेक द चांसेस, बट यू हैव टू टेक द चांसेस. सिंपल. कोई अपडेट नहीं है भाई. टर्टल वांट्स टू गो टू मैड्रिड, बट एट द सेम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम टर्टल इज नॉट विलिंग टू से. भाई उसको पता है कि उसको जाना है मैड्रिड. ही इज नॉट getting a new contract. He is not signing a new contract with PSG. But PSG wants certain amount of money, which Real Madrid they don't have at this point of time. भाई इसके साथ बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. He hugs the touchline. At the same point of time, he is also doing a lot of defensive work as well. So उसके advantages बहुत हैं, but yeah, डिफेंसिव वर्क की वजह से उसको एज अ डिफेंडर, सॉरी एज अ विंगर उसको नहीं खिलाते रह सकते. That's the problem with Antony at this point of time. Exactly. Surprise element is key. No idea, bhai. Absolutely no idea. Sognik bhai, welcome to the stream. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There is, he did well with Spurs, but that Champions League final will be on him. Simple. Shahid bhai, I totally agree with you, but as I said, let the hierarchy decide it. We can have our personal opinions. I'm never going to support that guy. Simple as that. I have said that before. I will say it again. Those who want to do it, that's on them. I am not going to be a moral police over here. That's your choice. Simple as that. He should never come back to United, but it's a decision that the hierarchy has to take, not us. So we will see whether he comes back, whether he goes out on loan. So my Champions League semi-finalist: City, Bayern, if they have a striker, Real Madrid, fourth would be a very tough choice. Very tough choice. ये तीन तो मुझे लगता है होंगे. I think these three teams will be there. Inter maybe, because they have kept majority of their team. So Inter might be there. Maybe Napoli, if they can replicate the last season's form. So he will not start. He will not start. We should. But no one will pay the money this season. I am not celebrating his goal. I will celebrate for United. Fourth will be us. Arsenal, Inter. But as I said, I'm not going to jinx us. That's why I'm not taking our name. I really want to, but I don't want to jinx. So अपना नाम नहीं ले रहा मैं. That's why. That's the only reason. आर्सेनल भाई मुझे नहीं लगता. भाई आई वायरस नहीं हुआ मुझे. एवरी समर व्हेन देयर इज अ चेंज इन वेदर, आई हैव दिस. ठीक है. and it goes on its own. I don't have to do anything. ये 2-3 दिन रहता है. After that, the bubble bursts and it's out. Bayern, Real, City, United. भाई मुझे नहीं लगता United होएगी. You know, if we are in the semis, I would be very, very happy. But let's see. As I said, we need a center back. If we had someone, you know, like Todibo, या फिर Disasi, and if we had a backup striker, a fit Martial, just imagine a fit Martial for the entire season, I would have backed myself. You know, I would have backed United. But at this point of time, क्या बोलूं भाई? We don't have those players, and hopefully quarters minimum. Bhai, I think 5 teams will be going to the Champions League. Let's see. Aditya bhai, welcome to the stream. Bayern, Real, City, AC मिलान का भाई मुझे मुश्किल लग रहा है. तो भाई मेरा ये खुद ही चले जाता है. I don't have to do anything, चिराग भाई. Seriously speaking, I don't have to do anything. ये खुद चले जाता है. बारसा. I don't think so, bhai. I don't think so. I will be very, very disappointed if that happens. Because now is the time I expect him to kick on. अरे रेनिंग यार. अरे चलो बढ़िया है भाई. रेन का एंजॉय लो भाई. रेन के मजे लो. सॉरी, एंजॉय क्या, रेन के मजे लो. Here it's humid यार. Very, very humid. Hello, Praful bhai. Hello, welcome to the stream. By Napoli without Kim Min Jae, you know, they will definitely struggle a bit. You know, they have the attack. They have kept the attack intact. If the attack fires like the way it fired last season, they can make that push. Otherwise, it's very, very difficult. 20 Rashford easily. If he's not giving 25 goals and assists, I will be disappointed. You know, people, that's what happens, to be very honest, when you read articles and when you listen to people who have agenda against him. This guy has given us 20 plus goal and assist, okay, in 3 out of his last 4 seasons. How many players in the Premier League have done that? 20 goal plus assists, you know, in the last 4 seasons, in 3 out of 4 seasons. He has just once, you know, crazy bad season. That was the season before the last one, under Rangnick. And everyone thought that, you know, he is an absolutely rubbish player. It's fine. I have called him out. I have said after, you know, that season that if he's not performing next season, he will be out. But look at how he did. Simple as that. I don't care, bhai. Whoever wins, I don't care. They can win the UCL 100%. Where do you see Kawara going if he leave Napoli? Totally depends on the price, Adil bhai. He is not going anywhere if Napoli keep on asking 150 million. भाई इटालियन लीग, you know, in the last few years competitive हुआ है. ठीक है. Of course he deserves it. 4 साल में से 3 साल अगर बंदा भाई उस तरीके से खेल रहा है, किसको दोगे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट? He is still earning less than Sancho. He will be at 325,000 plus performance based bonuses. परफॉर्म करेगा, दे दो, फिर किसी को प्रॉब्लम नहीं है भाई. शुभम भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. रोनाल्डो इंडिया आएगा फॉर एएफसी फॉर तो जाओगे? हाँ भाई, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, आई डोंट थिंक सो. मुझे नहीं लगता. आई माइट गो. टोटली डिपेंड करेगा भाई काम पे. काम छोड़ के तो नहीं जा सकता, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. भाई they have not taken Kane yet, and we always have, you know, a good manager is always known for his plan Bs. It's as simple as that. फेयर इनफ चिराग भाई, फेयर इनफ। Oh, I would be buzzing, यार। I would be absolutely buzzing, Shubham bhai. There is absolutely no doubt about that. You know, simple. Madrid will never sell Alaba. I think so as well. I think so. It's not gonna happen. संकेत भाई कुछ नहीं होने वाला बारसा से, देखते जाओ भाई। विंडो खत्म नहीं हुआ है और उनको ज्यादा कुछ चाहिए नहीं भाई। सिटी इज सेटल्ड, उनको ज्यादा कुछ चाहिए नहीं यार। उनका अभी विंडो खत्म नहीं हुआ है, उनको डील करने में हमारे जितना टाइम नहीं लगता। बूम बूम, 2 दिन डील खत्म, तीसरे दिन द प्लेयर इज इन ट्रेनिंग। ट्रांसफर डेडलाइन इज ट्रांसफर डेडलाइन गाइस 1 सितंबर है। ऑफ कोर्स, ऑफ कोर्स। साडियो माने इज ऑलरेडी ओवर देयर भाई, ही इज ऑलरेडी विथ अल नसर। क्या करोगे लाके, कहाँ खिलाते हैं अर्दा गुलार को भाई, कि किधर खिलाते हैं उसको? रियल मैड्रिड में देख लेना वो किधर खेलेगा। अभी तो चलो इंजर्ड है। चलो भाई बढ़िया। मैं नहीं यार, मैं काम स्किप करके नहीं जाऊंगा। यूनाइटेड के लिए चले जाता, यूनाइटेड के लिए डेफिनेटली चले जाता। सिटी को चैलेंज करेंगे भाई हम, आर्सेनल और लिवरपूल। चेल्सी कैन बी अ वेरी सरप्राइजिंग टीम, as I said, with no European competition. They can take their time, they can settle in, and you never know. चलो भाई, मुझे भी ऐसा ही लग रहा है यार, टॉप 4 इसी के मोल्ड में होगा, बट लेट्स सी। प्ले लॉन्ग साइड टेलेस। मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, दे डोंट टेक टाइम। आई हैव बीन सेइंग दिस फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम। क्यों जाएगा भाई? This guy's dream is Real Madrid. Why would he go to a finished club like Barcelona? क्यों जाएगा? क्या क्या करेगा बार्सिलोना में जाके भाई? जहां पे सैलरी देने के पैसे नहीं है। 5 मिलियन मत लो भाई, 10 मिलियन मत लो भाई। That's what they are doing at this point of time. Why would he go? The only club that he is going to go is Real Madrid. That's it. Golden opportunity for Alvaro Fernandez, in my opinion. Hopefully, सुमित भाई, hopefully. भाई इनका मिड बनने में ना 2 दिन नहीं लगेंगे, but yeah, they should have made their midfield stronger by now. 5-5, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5 मिलियन के they are fighting with Brighton, sorry, with Southampton for Lavia. क्या बोलूं अब भाई? I won't be surprised if they take Deserbi, Deserbi या फिर Enrique. I think these two will be the prime contenders to join them. Fair enough भाई। भाई रिपोर्ट्स बहुत आती हैं यार, किसको सच मानोगे किसको झूठ, इट्स वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू से। I won't say overrated, but he is not a world class player either. भाई क्या ही बोल सकते थे। जेवियर समझा नहीं भाई। अरे भाई जब ये कुक कर लेंगे देन हम भी देख लेंगे। पिछले 10 साल से पिछले 10 साल तो देख ही लो यार। वो यही सुन रहे हैं, दे आर कुकिंग समथिंग, दे आर कुकिंग समथिंग। क्या कुक कर रहे हैं भगवान जाने। नहीं देखो, सारी टीम्स के अपने अपने हैं भाई, सबका अपना अपना है सोचने का तरीका। इट्स फाइन भाई। योर डिफेंस एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इज वन ऑफ द वर्स्ट, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, टू बी वेरी ब्रूटली ऑनेस्ट। मतलब तुमसे अच्छा डिफेंस अभी यूनाइटेड का है। यू नो you guys have the defenders on paper, but for some reason you are not able to defend as a team. So भाई उनको अपना बर्बादी थोड़ी करना है कि जावी लेंगे। Mikel Arteta to City. I won't be surprised by. We need 2 centre backs in the next window. Simple as that, Sumit bhai. 2 centre backs in the next 2 windows. Ambrabat, we might just try to get Ambrabat in and then go all guns blazing for sales. It's what I feel. So Hojlund, we are going to announce tomorrow and then we will see. But he put up a cryptic message, that he is more than happy to be at PSG, and that's fine. That's totally fine. So Deserby. Absolutely Deserby. Nagelsmann, he disappointed me a lot, to be very honest. Match by 5:45. कल जो मैच है, sorry, 5:15 IST, 5:15 IST, not 5:45, 5:15. चलो देखते हैं. Rubbish, प्रणव भाई, I have said this. It's absolutely rubbish. कुछ लिंक नहीं है इसमें, कुछ लिंक नहीं है. Injuries, bro. It was just injuries. If he was fit, we would have taken him for 15 million without thinking twice. He got injured like 3 times in like 5 months at the club. Cannot have a player like that. लड़की का चक्कर बाबू भैया. Ali, I don't think so. That will be too big of a job for someone like Company. I think it's gonna be Deserby, or I think it's gonna be Luis Enrique. By both are rubbish. Both are rubbish. But yeah, few English journalists, they are more reliable than Spanish journalists. So I will go with English. नहीं भाई, MUTV. Why he signed for them? Because we let him go. He would have signed for us if we would have kept him. But भाई जो बंदा 6 महीने में 3 बारी इंजर्ड हो रहा हो, we cannot take a risk with a guy like that. ठीक है, when you are looking to challenge for the trophy, ऐसे बंदों के साथ you cannot challenge. He had his moments. So Zidane भाई, he is waiting for the French national team job. He is not willing to go to anywhere. He's just waiting for the French national team job. No भाई, he will be the first Alejandro Garnacho. There will be no next Cristiano Ronaldo. There will be no next Lionel Messi. Who said Neymar was joining United anyway? मोहित भाई, वही वाली बात है. More than that revenue, it was on, more than Glazers, this signing is on Maguire. If you cannot get rid of Maguire, we were not going to get a centre back in. It was as simple as that. Of course, भाई छोड़ो उनको. Exactly. भाई Nkunku is injured. Guys, Nkunku is injured at the same point of time. Jesus is injured as well. So 2 big injury issues for Arsenal as well as Chelsea before the season started. So Danish bhai, welcome to the stream. Guys, keep liking. As I always say, I just make one humble request, that is keep liking the stream, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and hit that notification bell on. Membership totally on you, super chat totally on you, but that like button, that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, that needs to be kept on being hit so that the channel keep on growing and it get recommended to the United fans as well. Well, as I said, I am not going to term anybody as a flop. I want him to be a flop. There is absolutely no doubt that I don't want him to be a flop. I want him to be a flop, but I won't go out and say that he's already a flop. That might backfire. So we will have to wait and see how it goes. If we sold Maguire, we buy Todibo. No, when someone like Nkunku get injured, then it's a problem. Then it's a big problem. Yep, fair enough. Anush bhai, I totally agreed. I totally agree. He can be a good player. but that consistency needs to be there. we should we should, but भाई already funds की कमी है. Ricky bhai, welcome to the stream. Donny from plus Fred. Donny 20, Fred 15, 35, Maguire 25, 100. 100. Not 110, but 100 for sure. नहीं भाई, I don't want them. I don't want them, to be very honest. नहीं है भाई, कोई चांस नहीं है to get Goretzka. We don't have the money. People need to understand. Serious तो नहीं है भाई. I have not heard serious anywhere, but injury is an injury. And अभी injured होना मतलब you will miss few games for sure in the beginning of the season. Of course, he is a Premier League flop. But I'm talking about this season. Havertz is the Premier League flop for sure. Absolute waste of money. They paid what, like 90 million? So, absolute flop. Exactly. I want to see more of him. As I said, number 7 is not justified. But at the same point of time, it would have not been justified with anybody. Mason Mount, if he can play the way that he played for Chelsea, from till last, like before the last season, he will be an asset. It's as simple as that. I think we have paid 10 million extra, but that 10 million will count for nothing if he performs the way he performed. Absolute scam. Totally agreed. इसमें कोई doubt भी नहीं है कि it's a scam or not. It's an absolute scam. So not at least, is the greatest midfielder of all time, period. Not at least, by with someone like Scholes, not at least. Hands down, the best Premier League midfielder in the history. Simple. Absolutely. Of course. And giving number 7 to an England international, take the pressure out of the English media. Just imagine if the number 7 was given to someone like Anthony. They would have, eaten him alive. I have put up the Hojlund pronunciation video. Those who missed out, I will put it up again so that you guys can see it. And tomorrow, guys, 4 p.m., I am going to have the watch along. So please make sure that you guys join in as well. So 2 years. Start Scholes. Bench Iniesta. Sell Zidane. Exactly. And I don't give a shit what they think. For me, Scholes, Lampard. Simple. Not Gerrard. After Scholes, it's Lampard. Simple enough. Just because you stayed at a club, for a number of years, simple. It doesn't make you the greatest of all time in the Premier League. It's as simple as that. But for me, it's always gonna be that way. People say Iniesta played, with a great team, but yeah, Iniesta made that team tick. He was a part of what was great with Barca. Exactly, Ali. Exactly. Cleverly and rest. By world class definition, is different from person to person. You are not going to produce the likes of Messi or the likes of Ronaldo, or the likes of Zidane or Iniesta or Scholes. Football has changed a lot, So world class players have different definitions now. Fair enough, bhai. But as I said, the question tha, I didn't got, political. मैंने सीधा सीधा आंसर दे दिया. Barca got hospital bills. Well, that was an absolute moment of madness. Fair enough, bhai. That's what I say. That's what I say. Bhai, he will be on the bench. He will be on the bench wherever he goes. Simple. Bhai, our academy is finally getting to the level that it was. After class of 1992, we barely had anybody for the next 20 years from the academy. That's how rubbish our academy got. You know, simple as that. We were very good with getting in players, but our academy went for a toss. Not yet, Ricky bhai, not yet. Well, he was not that flashy, Anush bhai, that's why. Hopefully, Ali, hopefully. Exactly. And they are not world class, bhai. Palmer or Foden world class kaise ho gaye? They are most of the times on the bench. They are playing in a world class team. They are not world class players. Well, भाई imagine करने को अब क्या ही कर सकते हैं. My favorite United player will go with, you know, uh, Giggs, Scholes, Rooney is there. One player that I always wanted always wanted to see with United was Schweinsteiger. That happened. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. But as a fan, that was a dream come true for me. To see a German player play for United. So, my Van Hal gave him the fair chance because he had so many injury issues. It was not like he did it because he wanted to. Yeah, Vidic. Exactly. I am talking about the players I have seen play. सतेरु भाई, अब जो मैंने खेलते नहीं देखा ना, मैं उस पे नहीं बोलता. ऐसे तो फिर डंकन एडवर्ड्स, सर बॉबी, जॉर्जी बेस्ट, everyone can take the name, but I take the name who I have seen play. हाँ, रैशफोर्ड था, मतलब वही है भाई. Fair enough. 3 rival players that you like, big 6 rivals. Oof. Big 6, 3 players that I like at this point of time. Hmm. डिफिकल्ट है चिराग भाई, वेरी डिफिकल्ट. 3 बंदे. One is definitely Kevin De Bruyne, an absolute class player. ठीक है. I will go for Rodri as well. No nonsense player, always does his job. So I will go for Rodri as well, and I will go for तीसरा बंदा बहुत मुश्किल है. Alcantara is one I really wanted at United. So Thiago Alcantara I will go for. Fair enough, भाई. Absolutely. Most toxic club, PSG and Barcelona. भाई कल के बाद कभी भी आ सकता है प्रत्यय भाई. Welcome to the stream. पहले, as I said, so many names that we can take, Ali. So many names. Kane, Bernardo. भाई अभी की बात चल रही है, अभी की बात. Yeah, but academy players, it can be a hit, it can be a miss, Otaku. But you cannot, they are not, they are not going to give you, their first team players. Just like you are not going to give them your first team players. Simple as that. Of course we won't. No chance. मैं सही बता रहा हूँ, कल के बाद कभी भी आ सकता है. We are just waiting for Hojlund's announcement, and after that it might happen. It can happen anytime, basically. Might happen, or it can happen anytime after that. So we will have to wait and see. KDB, Salah, Kane. Fair enough, bhai. Fair enough. KDB, Son, Bernardo Silva. Fair enough. I would have Kane in a heartbeat. Ali, of course. Of course. As I said, if not for Levy's madness, we could have Kane this window. Like the amount of money that we have paid for Hojlund, you know, realistically, for a 30-year-old striker, that should have been the price for a 30-year-old striker with 1 year contract left. That should have been the price. Why he had some setback with injuries. He's going to League One. He's going to League One. You know, but I think still the player is there. It's just few of the injury issues he has not, been very lucky with. But yeah, academy players, they can always be a hit and a miss. A free transfer. Free transfer are not left. The one I would have loved to have, you know, that was Kamada. Kamada I would have loved to see at United, as Bruno's backup. He could have played over there. But now, I don't think any proper free agent is available. Ravi bhai, welcome to the stream. Haaland, Salah, KDB, fair enough. Kenan, Rashid, that would be great. Exactly. That what makes him world class, Anush bhai. Bhai dekho, madness is always there. It's as simple as that. I can understand, Ali. I can understand. Ashish bhai, at this point of time, we have discussed, the major transfers. Now we are basically having a Q&A sort of a thing. It's Friday night. Sabke paas time hai bhai. So we are just getting along with the flow. At this point of time, we are talking about one player which you could have got on a free transfer. I said Kamada. Vishal bhai saying Kamada. Kamada signed for Lazio. Yes. I would have loved to see Cavani, Yashraj bhai. Bilkul. Cavani under Eric Ten Hag would have been guaranteed 15 goals. Guaranteed. I would have written it on the paper, signed it. That Cavani with Eric Ten Hag would have given us 15 goals. Marcus Thuram went to Inter. Srikanth bhai, there is we all know the reason. We all know the reason. The reason is they want to just suppress the protest that comes tomorrow. मैकटोमिने फिट कवानी भाई देखो वो आराम से वो मार्शियल से तो ज्यादा ही फिट रहता ना इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट you have let Levy dictate you Ravi bhai Kane has let Levy dictate him that's the problem Bayern might take De Gea as I have been saying and guys one thing which I always do Neon thanks a lot for the super chat and guys surprise and all is fine, but I am not responsible. As I said, Jan bhai, thanks a lot. And Marlene, I took the name absolutely correctly. Hojlund, So, Cavani is with Boca Juniors now. 6-year contract was rubbish, bhai. Who in their prime signs a 6-year contract with a team like Kane? Yuri Telemans would have been an absolute blunder. Thankfully, we didn't take him. Amod bhai. भाई हेट एज सच कुछ नहीं है हेट एज सच कुछ नहीं है भाई आई डोंट लाइक एमी मार्टिनेज चूतिया लगता है मेरे को एक नंबर का छपड़ी तो एग्जैक्टली भाई टोडीबो इन माय ओपिनियन भाई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट टर्मिनेट कर देंगे उसका भाई सिंस पोजीशन वाइज माउंट डेफिनेटली वो पोजीशन चाहिए था हमें नंबर 10 नहीं चाहिए था Anush bhai, it was not a signing that we wanted. It was a signing that was basically given to us, forced on us. Exactly. हम सारे ही हैं भाई. Exactly. They are willing to give 120 million in add-ons and they are rejecting it. I think that's a huge mistake. गया नहीं है भाई. Deal collapsed. As I said भाई, एमी मार्टिनेज मुझे एक नंबर का छपरी लगता है वो. You know, people from India, they will understand the word छपरी. ठीक है, that's what I call एमी मार्टिनेज. देखो भाई, फर्क नहीं पड़ता. फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ठीक है, उसको तुम्हें अगर डिसरिस्पेक्ट करना है करने दो. He has walked his talk on the pitch. ठीक है, he has scored goals. तुम्हें उसको डिसरिस्पेक्ट करना है तो भाई उससे कुछ उस लेवल पे करके दिखाओ. बोलने से कुछ नहीं होगा. He disrespected. If he flopped, we would have laughed. But he created records after records. So, same Srikanth bhai, absolutely. Hojlund won't play tomorrow. Rasmus is a safe. Exactly. Locatelli from Juventus. As I said, Italian players are not keen on moving to England. So I am not going for Italian players, to be very honest. I think Villa ka Ramsey is good for teams like Villa. ठीक है? There are certain players who are very good with certain teams. चाहे वो Ramsey हो जाए, चाहे वो Ings हो जाए. We have seen other examples in the past as well. So many players, very, very good with certain teams, but that's it. No update, bhai, no update. कसम से. Bhai Martial. Crazy scenes, bhai. Bhai and Mohan bhai, after tomorrow, we will step up our pursuit for Ambrabat. Well, fair enough. Exactly, bhai. He has done his job. Obviously, we hate him for doing his job, but we would have loved to see a striker like him. And hopefully, our Rasmus will be like that. I don't want anybody, to be very honest. दोनों में से कोई नहीं. You have got it absolutely right. भाई बिग सिक्स कुछ नहीं होता in my opinion. For me, it's always top 4. Big 6 कुछ नहीं है. It's a हवा. फालतू की बात है बिग 6. 4 ही है भाई. It's just big 4. जो चैंपियंस लीग जा रहा है, that's it. Fair enough. Bhai, everything is in order. Right now, the only problem, right now the only problem is we are also looking to offload players. Otherwise, it might come back to haunt us. Bhai, we are looking to offload 4 players in the upcoming days. Maguire, McTominay, Fred, and Van de Beek. We are offload, these 4 guys. But how quickly we can do it? Let's see. बिल्कुल टॉप 5. हाँ भाई श्रीकांत भाई, आई एम टॉकिंग अ ट्रेडिशनल टॉप 4. नाउ इट विल बी टॉप 5. दैट्स डिफरेंट. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग 6 हुआ है, 4 ही था, अब 5 लगा लो. मोस्ट लाइकली आशीष भाई ही इज स्टेइंग. मोस्ट लाइकली ही इज स्टेइंग. Ali, fingers crossed. Holy Trinity to hospital. Top 5, yes. Niketan भाई वेलकम. बिल्कुल भाई, मजा ही आ जाएगा. Every goal will be cherished. Top 3 underrated goalkeeper. Number 1 will be, यार क्या नाम है वो PSG वाले गोलकीपर का जो अभी नॉटिंघम फॉरेस्ट में गोलकीपर था. आई एम मिसिंग हिज नेम. प्लीज समवन रिमाइंड मी हिज नेम. जो अभी नॉटिंघम फॉरेस्ट के लिए खेल रहा था भाई, जो नॉटिंघम फॉरेस्ट के लिए खेल रहा था, दैट वुड बी नंबर 1. Navas, Keylor Navas. That would be the number 1 for me in terms of underrated goalkeepers. This guy has done so much, got very, little attention. Bhai, that's with bonuses. Yes, Raj bhai. Jay bhai, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining in. Everybody or whoever is joining, just please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And Jay bhai, I think I won't say regret, but if you are letting go a squad player, you should at least have a backup in mind. So if the manager thinks that, you know, Kobe Manu, the combination of Manu, Ericsson, Mount, and Bruno can do the job, then I'm fine with it. But ideally, I would love to have someone in place of Donny if we are selling Donny. Simple as that. We cannot let go of, all the squad players in the midfield. It's gonna come back to haunt us. You know. So I know we have to get money and it's totally fine. But if you are looking to offload Donny for on a loan, it's rubbish. Outright rubbish. If you are getting 25 million, 20 million for Donny, at least we can look for a backup. But on a loan where you are paying the wages, it's outrageous. It's blasphemy to be very honest. Henderson will end up staying in my opinion, bhai. Let's see. Why? Because हमारे negotiators, finally we have a negotiator. And with United, you are always, paying more. We are trying to keep it down. So that's why it takes time with us. We don't have anything over there, to be very honest. Jay bhai, I don't think so. I don't think so because it's a very short-term injury. He will be back in 2 months' time. If it was like a season-defining injury, then we would have definitely been in the panic mode. But I think, as United are saying as well, Mount is most likely to do that Donny role. So we will have to wait and see. Exactly. We almost did. Keylor Navas, one of the most underrated goalkeepers in this century. Simple. Absolutely, Niketan bhai. Great servant, 100%. भाई वही है, जो बोलते हैं ना एक तरफ कुआं एक तरफ खाई. That's what we are dealing with Ambrabat. Suppose we get Ambrabat and then we are not able to sell the players. It will backfire so badly because we have already exhausted our quota of money that we could have spent. Now we are very hugely dependent on sales. We were expecting 20-25 million from Henderson. It's not coming in. They have Nottingham Forest are already signing Matt Turner. So that's like a 25 million straight away loss if we are not able to get Henderson out. So fingers crossed. Most likely Henderson. Pranay, he should not be there. But negotiation at this point of time is handled by Matt Hargreaves. That's why we are able to have players at lesser wages. भाई कोई setup नहीं है. Divya bhai, welcome to the stream. Laptop है. There is just a light in front, the camera in front, and then I have the wall. जो United के poster लगे हैं बस. Because we don't have bids. The amount of money that we need, the realistic price that we want, we are not getting that. And that's the problem. Hopefully, bhai. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. हम लिंक होते हैं भाई. That was rubbish, as I said. मैंने उसी दिन बोल दिया था सैंटोस वाले स्ट्राइकर के साथ जब हम लिंक हुए थे. It's not nothing. Bhai, I am being, right now I am absolutely pissed at Newcastle fans. Newcastle fans. They really think that they have a rivalry with us. Oh, come on, man. Seriously. Just because all of a sudden you have a lot of money doesn't make you our rivals. It's as simple as that. Hopefully, भाई कोई भी उठा ले 25 मिलियन में कोई भी उठा ले. मोहन भाई जो हमने डॉटमंड के अगेंस्ट सेकंड हाफ खेला है, दैट्स गोइंग टू बी द टीम. आयुष भाई, आई डोंट बिलीव स्काई एंड ऑल एट ऑल. भाई कौन बोल रहा था लोन पे? लोन फॉर गोरेत्स्का. आई डोंट थिंक बायर्न विल अलाउ. बायर्न वांट्स मनी. कल मैच है 5:15. वो वॉच अलोंग है भाई 4 बजे से 4 PM इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम. नो Amrabat and Fred stays. It is a problem. FFP wise, it is a problem. See, we had 120 million pounds to spend. We have already spent almost 180. ठीक है? Like, no, wait, sorry. 64 million for Hojlund, 47 million for Onana, so that's like 111, and 60 million. So yeah, 171 we have spent, out of which we have recovered 20. So we are still in 31 million deficit. You add 30 million for Ambrabat, that's 60 million. So we will have to sell Fred and McTominay to recover that 60 million. हाँ भाई, MUTV पे आएगा कल. अरे थैंक यू मोहन भाई. भाई, they are going bonkers. You know, they are comparing him with every player. Every player. Bhai, I don't think Ericsson, will work at number 10. But against some teams, we might try that. Bayern not going for Henderson. नहीं भाई, नहीं. They will go for De Gea. उनको फ्री एजेंट चाहिए यार, उठा लेंगे वो. भाई इनका इतना ही है. भाई, they are deluded. It's gonna happen, bhai. It's gonna happen. It's just we have to make it quickly. Linked, but not going to happen. I don't think they will pay the money. They might, but very unlikely. भाई 25 वही वाली बात है ना, हमें स्पेस वो नहीं मिलेगा, वो चले जाएगा ग्लेजर्स के पॉकेट में. दैट्स व्हाट्स गोना हैपन. वो डिविडेंड निकाल लेंगे उतना क्लब से. भाई मैं क्यों शर्माऊंगा, ना तो मेरे को बाइक चलानी आती है, ये दुनिया को पता है, और मेरा वर्क फ्रॉम होम चलता है, मैं धूप में बाहर निकलता नहीं, तो शर्माने की कोई बात ही नहीं है भाई. मतलब कुछ बोलो ऐसा जहां पे लोगों को लगे. अब अभी आके बोलते ना मैं छोले भटूरे खा रहा था रेडी पे, सारे बिलीव कर लेते. ये सारे बिलीव कर लेते क्योंकि मैं खाता हूं भाई. तो ऐसी चीजें बोलो जो लोग बिलीव कर ले. ना तो मेरे को बाइक चलानी आती भाई और ना तो मैं धूप में जाऊंगा बाहर. छोले भटूरे खाते हुए बोलोगे लोग मान लेंगे, चिकन रोल खाते हुए बोलोगे लोग मान लेंगे, बट बाइक वाइक की बात करोगे तो लोग हंस देंगे. भाई आई थिंक प्रायोरिटीज, players at this point of time, they are looking at whether they are going to be a backup or they are going to be a sure shot starter. It's as simple as that. So if someone is looking at, okay, I am going to Bayern, I might win a trophy, but I am a very good player, I have ambitions, I want to be a top player, then he will be like, okay, let's just go to a club where I can, showcase my talent as well, and I can be one of the top players as well. भाई जीएफ का सबको पता है, उसको डिनाई करने वाली बात ही नहीं है. उसमें डिनाई करने वाली बात ही नहीं है. उस लेवल तक बात पहुंची ही नहीं है. भाई आई हैव हर्ड द नेम. ठीक है, रोजारियो के मैंने 1-2 गेम्स ही देखे हैं. ठीक है, तो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू से दैट आई एम एन एक्सपर्ट, बट आई हैव हर्ड. ठीक है, आई हैव फ्रेंड्स ओवर देयर एंड आई हैव हर्ड that he's a very good player. He's like 2021 and he has done well this season. But according to them, he is not 100% ready for the Premier League. So let's see. Sure, bhai, sure. चूतिया है ना भाई, इधर उधर की चीजें लगा दो, अब क्या ही बोलूं. ये तो फैक्ट है मरजुक भाई, ये तो फैक्ट है. भाई कीपर्स को फिजिकल अपग्रेड नहीं करते, वो मिडफील्डर्स का करते हैं. मिडफील्डर्स एंड विंगर्स का करते हैं. भाई हु विल बी अगेंस्ट गोरेत्स्का यार. Who will be against Goretzka in their right minds? Tell me. I don't think anybody. Simple. I would take Goretzka in a heartbeat if we have the money. Of course. वो अभी प्रीमियर लीग जीतने की बातें कर रहे हैं भाई. They will sack Eddie Howe within a year. ये देखो, ये अभी चैंपियंस लीग के कहां ही बाहर गया. He will be done. Pavard is a free agent. No risk involved. Why not? Why not? He can give you multiple roles. He can play as a center back. He can play as a right back. So why not? It's not a delusion. Now that the money that we are spending, it's not a delusion. Manager is getting the targets that he wants. So no delusion. भाई कीपर है उनके पास, वरना तो मैं तो ऑफर करवा ही देता. Guys, one thing which I always say, if you can try the membership, do it. But in the meanwhile, keep liking, sharing, and subscribing, and make sure that you are, not missing out on any streams. At the same point of time, also make sure that you are also, talking about the channel with fellow United fans. If you can bring them over here, that would be great. More the merrier, as I said. So, guys, we have talked today about Mbappe. We have talked about Kane. We have talked about Gonzalo Ramos, Bernardo Silva, as well as Cancelo. Hojlund will be unveiled tomorrow. So if Barca take by 100%, Otaku, I totally agree. I totally agree with this. नहीं भाई, साने नहीं. They want Cancelo on the right hand side, and this I totally agree with. Anderson wanted. भाई तो उसके मांगने से क्या होता है भाई? मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, मांग कुछ भी सकते हो. मैं गलगड़ो मांग रहा हूँ भाई, मेरे को कोई दे ही नहीं रहा. मैं तो कब से मांग रहा हूँ. नॉट दैट आई नो ऑफ, मरजुक भाई. नहीं भाई, आई विल टेक गोरेत्स्का एनी डे. भाई वही वाली बात है. वी हैव द 11. It's the bench that I'm worried about. Even Arsenal, they also had a 11. They didn't have a bench, so protest will be of no use, Ali. We all know that. By the time the game starts, the entire stadium will be full. Of course, it's the fight that matters. That's why I said we should be challenging. Whether we win it or not, that's a totally different thing. भाई Goretzka or Ambrabat, to be very honest, I will go for Ambrabat. I love Goretzka, German player, German international, but I think we need, a hard worker like Ambrabat, and he can play multiple roles as well. So I will go for Ambrabat. एग्जैक्टली भाई, मांगने को तो कोई भी मांग ले. अब हेंडरसन बोल रहा है भाई मेरे को नंबर 1 चाहिए. You have not done anything to get number 1. Simple as that. You could have easily stayed last season, worked hard, talked to the manager. Instead, you decided to throw a tantrum. Now you are a backup. You might not even a backup. You might be even third choice behind Heaton. You never know. Exactly. So भाई मांगना एक चीज है और मिलना एक चीज है. So भाई this should be done. I am in favor of this, and I'm also in favor of adding more extra time, because the time that get wasted is simply outrageous. भाई सच बता रहा हूँ, that the football that the Newcastle team play, easily every game we will have like 15 to 18 minutes added on time, because there are so many interruptions throughout the game. So अब क्या बोल सकता हूँ इस पे यार? That's what I'm gonna say. भाई leaks never stop. Leaks never stop. Team news अभी भी आती है भाई बाहर. Looks like Glazers are the ultimate rats, because the team news is still coming out. It never stopped. तो ये बोलना कि भाई स्टॉप हो गया, नहीं हुआ है, थोड़ा कम हुआ है, बट स्टॉप नहीं हुआ है। एवरी टाइम बिफोर द गेम यू हैव द टीम न्यूज इन फ्रंट, सबको दिख जाता है वो। या +10 +11 नॉर्मल है यार, नॉर्मल है। Exactly. That is Maguire. Ali is not happy with Maguire. And in the meanwhile, guys, super chat, give us thanks a lot. Neon, Jan Bhai, Malin, really means a lot. Guys, as I said, every contribution is key. Many do it by coming, joining, liking, talking, subscribing, sharing. Many do it by monetary terms as well. Both are appreciated in their own way. Thanks a lot. Chalo, Satyaru bhai, good night. Of course. Of course, bhai. That's why they were never in favor of this 5 substitutions. Otaku, I really want us to do that. Chalo. So guys, we have covered entire topics that we had to cover. चिराग भाई का कमेंट ले लेता हूं, उसके बाद आई विल बी एंडिंग द स्ट्रीम। कल 4 बजे नोटिफिकेशन ऑन कर लो, रिमाइंडर लगा लो। आई हैव ऑलरेडी पुट इट। गेम 5:15 से है, बहुत टाइम मिलेगा बिफोर दैट टू टॉक, ठीक है? मे बी नॉट। तो चलो गाइस, सी यू गाइस टुमारो, ऑलराइट, at 4 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We will watch the game together. If you can stay, fair enough. But I am starting the stream 75 minutes before the game. So we are going to have a good chat. We will talk about the playing 11 and realistic results from the game. And after the game, I will be there as well to talk about how the game went. I will not end the stream straight away. I will stay here for like 15-20 minutes. And later on at 10 p.m., I am live with that Liverpool guy. So if you guys can join, that would be great as well. So good night, guys. Thanks a lot for joining in. Lavesh bhai, shukriya. Ali, thanks a lot. Stay safe. Have a great Saturday night. Good night, guys. Oh, sorry. Great Friday night. Good night, guys. All right. Ernesto ka bhai ek comment hai before I go. Bye, chodo. As I said, we have very good Chelsea fans who joins on the stream. Pudin is one of them, knows his stuff. Ankit Bhaiya is one, known his stuff. इनके बोलने से छोड़ो. Banter is fine, but कुछ लोग seriously ले लेते हैं इसको. चलो, Ernesto भाई, good night. Good night, चिराग भाई.